What is up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Hizzle House with H-Sizzle. I'm your host, H-Sizzle, and today we have our special guest, Araya, again for the second time. Kind of a double feature here.
Hello.
It is Christmas time, y'all. Merry Christmas. What have you been up to get into the Christmas spirit, Araya?
I think that we've been decorating the house. We have stockings up, lights up, our tree up, everything we can do to make it look and feel Christmassy.
Yes. We even got little Christmas tree right here to just get in the Christmas spirit, you know?
Of course.
I am very much ready for Christmas. However, I am not ready for the weather that comes with Christmas.
No.
I used to love snow as a kid. Like, I think when you're a kid, you're like, yay, I love snow. This is awesome. But as an adult, I'm like, I have to drive in it.
Car.
I have to wake up like 5 extra minutes early or however, get time allotted to clean off my car. I get hit by professors, bro. Last semester, okay?
I forgot about that.
I think it was after Christmas break. It was like snowstorming out. We're like, hey, let's go get some food because, you know, we got to go get food.
Yes, we were having an Anne of Green Gables marathon.
That's what it was. Anne of Green Gables. We're like, man, we need a break for lunch. So we got in my car, and it's starting to blizzard out. But I was like, it just started. We'll be fine. So I'm driving along, and we are at a stop sign, right? And I'm waiting to turn right. And there's this car coming in. In my head, I'm like, I bet you he's not going to stop. And it's this little black Honda Civic. Of course, it's a Honda Civic. It's coming, and I'm like, oh, my gosh. Guys, I don't think he's turning. He's coming straight towards me. I'm like, guys. And so I lay on the horn like this guy can do anything. He's just sliding in. It was like slushy. So he's sliding in the slush, slid right into my driver's side door. And this poor guy, it's like an old man, okay? And I'm just laying on the horn like he can do anything to stop his car from sliding.
And he's like coming at you in slow motion, it feels like, because he's probably trying to stop with the ice.
And like, so my car is like a fishbowl car. Like you can see it, and I'm just screaming. My eyes are closed. I'm laying on the horn. You were in the car, so was Riley.
I was laughing, I think.
Aray's laughing. I'm screaming. I think Riley's like probably screaming as well, crying, freaking out. And so I get out of the car after he hits me, and he goes, he hands me his business card and goes, call me if you have any trouble or whatever. And I'm like, yeah, thank you. I'm so sorry. Like, I felt so bad that I was laying on the horn. But then I come to look at it, and it's a professor. It's one of Natalie's professors that she was taking that semester. It was her photography professor. I'm like, oh, my goodness. So we drove back. I'm like, Natalie, your professor hit me. But, yeah, I'm very much not looking forward to the snow, driving in it. So I plan to stay home a lot during, like, when it gets really snowy and icy.
Yeah.
Because plus I don't like driving with a coat on. And, like, I just don't like being cold in general. So makes me just, like... The one good thing, though, is, like, sitting inside with, like, hot chocolate. And, like, it's cold outside, but it's warm inside, so.
Yes. Yeah. The hot cocoa, a blanket, being cozy.
Or, like, a book or a Christmas movie on.
Yes.
Or, when you make hot chocolate, do you make it with water or milk? This is a very important question.
No.
Comment down below, guys, if you make it with water or milk, because there is a correct answer
There
here.
is one correct answer.
Okay.
It's milk.
Yes, it is milk. Thank goodness, Araya. We agree on this.
Okay, we're good.
The answer is milk. If I can understand, like... Sometimes I'm in a pinch, and I have no milk, right? But I really want hot chocolate. I'm like, I'll just use hot water. And that's how I grew up, was, like, make it with hot water. And so I didn't know that it could get better, you know? But then one day I, like, heard all my friends at school. I was in, like, primary school or something. They're like, yeah, I loved hot chocolate with milk. I'm like, huh? You make it with milk? So I went home and tried it, and ever since then, I cannot have it with water. It's so, like, it's chocolate water.
It's
like,
inferior.
Ugh. No, thank you. So made with milk and then a bunch of marshmallows on top.
Yes.
Like specifically the dehydrated ones. Like, you know in the Swiss Miss packets where they give you, like, the dehydrated ones? If you go to the Amish store, shameless plug for the Amish store, they have, like, big bags of it. You can, like, get small ones, or you can get, like, a pound bag of these, like, dehydrated marshmallows. So that's what I get. I get dehydrated marshmallows and do that. Yes. It makes it... Because, like, the hot makes it not dissolve, but, like, get mushy.
Yeah.
It's a good mushy, okay? It tastes good. But
I don't think I've ever had those dehydrated marshmallows outside of the, like, hot chocolate packets or Lucky Charms.
Yes. Oh, my gosh. Lucky Charms. throwback, bro.
Truly.
When I would pour it in my bowl, I would pick out the cereal or, like, pick out the marshmallows and just eat the marshmallows. And, like, no one wants to eat the cereal. Like, the whole grain, as a kid, no.
I'd always save the best for last, so I ate every single piece of cereal first, and then I just had a bowl full of marshmallows.
Apparently, they make Lucky Charms cereal now, like, just the marshmallows. I'm like,
not cereal.
That's straight up sugar. Like, how are they still advertising that as cereal?
I'd get it.
I don't get it. That's so bad for you. But then
Hey, but I'd eat it, though.
Me too. I feel like, oh, it's cereal. It's good for me. Breakfast.
Yes.
But, man, I wonder, like, you know how, like, brands will, like, not decorate, but, like, rebrand themselves for Christmas time? Like,
yeah.
Like, all the cereals will have, like, the cute cereal stuff on it. And, like, do you remember as a kid on the back of cereal boxes, they'd have, like, word searches, like mazes?
Yes.
Do they even do that anymore?
I think so.
Maybe I just don't eat. I think it's because I have my phone now, like, on me. Like, when I'm eating cereal, I'll look at my phone instead of looking at the back of boxes. But they used to have, like, I think of I wonder if they're by Pillsbury, but they're, like, the sugar cookie things you find in the freezer section.
Oh, yeah.
And, like, they'll be Christmas-themed, and on the back they'd have, like, fun Christmas stuff on it. But I miss that. Just, like, waking up in the morning, Christmas time, doing my Christmas word search. Also being in school. Christmas activities in school was the best as a kid. Like, Araya differs. She begs to differ. But, like, for me, we would be coloring. We would do dot-to-dots, Christmas, like, I don't even know, Christmas gift exchanges, but...
Honestly, yeah. Okay, that part's cool. I liked that part. I didn't like that we watched Polar Express every single year.
Thing is, I don't think I watched a single Polar Express movie in my whole childhood in school. I watched it outside of school, but not in school, yeah. I'm trying to think of what Christmas movie... Christmas? It's Christmas. What Christmas movies did I don't even remember. So long ago.
I watched that, like... every single... Because apparently there's also a children's book for the Polar Express.
Huh.
And so we would... all throughout elementary, we would read the book and then watch the movie and then be like... To make it educational, they would have us compare the differences, compare and contrast.
No!
And let me tell you...
That's the worst about watching
I don't like
movies.
that movie to this day.
That's kind of gives me, like, Uncanny Valley. Like, their faces and the animation and the... It's kind of... As a kid, I was like, this is so cool. And now I watch it, I'm like, this is kind of creepy, to be honest. But Riley and I are going to go watch it in theaters on December 20th. I got tickets so we can get, like, the full Christmas experience.
Yes, that's fun.
So we'll probably go get, like, I don't know, Starbucks or something beforehand. Yes. Smuggle our stuff in, because...
You gotta.
You cannot buy stuff at the movie theater. The only thing I think is acceptable to buy, other than your ticket, is maybe a drink and popcorn.
Yes.
You cannot be buying candy at the theater. I'm not spending $7 on, like, Sour Patch Kids.
That's what your purse is for.
Yes, that's the only time I ever carry a purse is when I am going to the movie theater, because you bet I'm coming in with, like... I'm coming in with my bulging, like, barely zipped bag, and I'll have my debit card or my phone outside of it. That way it's not, like, crinkling while I'm trying to get out. So they definitely don't bring stuff in, but I'm wondering how I'm going to smuggle Starbucks and maybe, like, put it under my coat.
Yeah.
Get the Christmas Starbucks drinks. How many Christmas drinks have you tried from Starbucks? I know they have quite a few this year.
Yeah, I haven't had Starbucks at all this year. I've had little, like, sweet drinks from, like, Big B or Scooters, but I haven't tried the Starbucks ones.
What Christmas ones have you had from, like, Big B and Scooters? What was your favorite one, I guess?
The sugar cookie one. Okay, but the thing with Scooters is that they have this, like, Candyland theme.
Yes.
And every time you buy a drink through the app, you get to spin the wheel, too. And then it gives you, like, new themes for the app. And I know it's a marketing scheme, and I'm still complicit in it. I'm like, I'm sorry. Yes, I will be buying a drink to get a little spin.
Absolutely.
It's so cute. But my favorite one is the sugar cookie one.
Nice. Is that from Scooters or from Big B or both?
Scooters. And it's also the only... Well, I think I tried the mint one, and that one was pretty good, too. But
nice. I've liked the... What is it called? It's like the smoothie at Scooters.
Yeah.
What is it called?
The last time we went, I think I said something about gumdrop. Was that you?
Oh, the Jolly Gumdrop smoothie. Okay. When I read it, it said that it's like cherry and like vanilla, and I was like, I don't really know if I want to. I don't know, but I tried it anyway, and I love it. Let me tell you. So every time I go to Scooters, that is my like Christmas drink is the Golly Gumdrop. Oh my goodness. Jolly Gumdrop smoothie. So if any of you guys go to Scooters anytime during this Christmas season, please get the Golly Can't even say it. Golly. Get the smoothie, the Christmas smoothie. Anyway, my favorite Starbucks one so far. I've only tried this one, and it's my favorite because I think it's really good. It's the caramel brulee latte, which Riley said that I needed to try because she had it last year. She goes, Hannah, you have got to try this. This is so good. Okay, I tried it. And I put the sugar cookie cold foam on top. Let me tell you, that was so good. However, I got the grande, okay? That was like $8. $8 for a grande. I'm like...
Was it because of the sweet foam?
Yeah, the sweet foam cost like an extra $1.25. But still, before that, like, drinks should not be costing like $6. Like, I can't afford it, yet I still go every single day.
Well, I mean, yeah.
I gotta reward myself, you know, for like...
You walked across campus that day.
I did.
And that's tough work.
The reason I did is to go get Starbucks, too. Yeah, let me reward myself for walking to Starbucks. Because I was going to go there in the first place.
And as you should.
Yes, I should. Girl math.
Yes.
But Big B drinks, I can't remember what I haven't been to Big B in a while, actually.
Yeah. I always get the same thing every single time. So I don't know that I really explore their drinks.
Because you like white mochas, don't you?
Usually, when I'm out and about at other places, at Big B, I get a mellow mocha nut, which is like marshmallow, coconut, and mocha. And it's really good.
Now I'm wanting one.
Hey, I highly recommend. I've had it since high school, and I've not switched up.
Nice. It's kind of like you have something as like a kid, and then you never switch it. When I go to Subway, I get the same thing every single time. It's the Subway Club on wheat. And you could used to get Italian dressing at Subway. Now I don't think you can. But I would get mayo and Italian on it with provolone cheese. And I've had it ever since I was a kid, and that's the same thing I eat now at Subway. So, yep.
That's pretty good. I switched up my order. I got the same thing from Subway my entire life, and then I became vegetarian and realized I didn't have any veggies on my Subway sandwich, so all I had was turkey, cheese, and mayo. So I had to, add some veggies in there.
I would pick apart my sandwich. I wouldn't even eat it. Like, I'd open it up, okay? First I'd eat the meat, okay? Then the cheese, and then I'd eat the bread. And, I would never eat the lettuce. Like, we put lettuce on there.
Why did you put lettuce?
It was tradition. Yeah. Like, you gotta stick with it. Put lettuce on there, and I wouldn't even eat it. Gosh. Young Hannah, what are you doing? So we mentioned that we decorated for our house for Christmas. We decorated the day after Halloween, right?
Yes, November 1st.
Yes. In your opinion, is it acceptable to decorate for Christmas before Halloween?
Yes. I had to pretend to think about that for a second, but the answer was always going to be yes. Whenever you're feeling the holiday spirit, that's the right time, and you can't tell me otherwise. But you could try if you have a different opinion.
Yes. I agree. So I think right around when it hits September, I'm just like ready for Christmas. Now I think decorating for Christmas in September might be a little early. However, if that brings you joy,
then you should.
Who can tell you no? And I'm definitely a firm believer that you can decorate before Thanksgiving as well.
Yes.
Like, all these people out here, they're like, you cannot decorate before Thanksgiving. Like, you can't just forget about Thanksgiving. We're not forgetting about Thanksgiving, okay? So the month of November, okay?
Yes.
From November 1st all the way up to the day before Thanksgiving is Christmas season, okay?
Yes.
Then Thanksgiving and Black Friday, that's Thanksgiving season, okay? Then after that, it continues to be Christmas season, okay?
Yes, absolutely.
We're not forgetting about Thanksgiving, people. We're just
allowing it the right amount of time.
Yes. Christmas season needs to be more than a month, okay? Like, I feel like after Thanksgiving, December is so quick. Like, Christmas season, you only get, 4 weeks. So might as well extend
That's not enough. Plus, I feel like especially while we're in school and we want to be able to celebrate Christmas with our girlies and all our friends here and then go home and celebrate it at home. Yeah. So it's like we have a Christmas season for school and we have a Christmas season for home. Yeah. And it works out pretty well.
Yeah, because we we only get like 2 weeks into December, or like 1 week, honestly, because I probably won't even be here for finals week. I'll just come the day of my exam and then I'm out of here.
Peace.
But yeah, like we need to have a proper Christmas spirit at school and a proper Christmas season at home. So comment down below if you think you cannot decorate before Thanksgiving or if you think you can. And then what do you think about Halloween? Comment down below if you think it's acceptable to decorate for Christmas before Halloween. All right, with that, Christmas, okay? Since we extended Christmas season in our household, I'm trying to think what activities have we done that are Christmas related so far?
Well, okay, so we have dinner together every Monday, and we go through a devotional, and we do the whole thing. And so we've added little cute crafts onto that so that we could get, like, more Christmassy and seasonal in that. And so far we've done, the felt snowflakes. Yes. We made snowflakes, and then Christmas cookies. I missed a week, so I don't know if you guys did anything that week.
I think Riley and I did a coloring page. We found a Rudolph coloring book in the girls' house. We're like, let's color, even though we have so much homework to do. We're just gonna color. So, but I wasn't there for the snowflakes. I was gone. Okay. But then I came back and I did one, and it looked terrible. But
mine too.
Yours looks so good, Ray. You cannot say, oh, mine too. No, yours was so good. Like. She intricately cut out this felt, and it looks so cute. And here I am. Mine looks like a square with, like, squigglies in it. Like, what in the world? But, yeah, just tomorrow, another Christmas activity. So if you're going to be here tomorrow, I think at 6 p.m. is the tree. Nah, I don't think it's tree lighting. I feel like it's too early in Big Rapids, like the season. But we're going caroling, so maybe it is the tree lighting. Big Rapids be decorating and stuff before Thanksgiving, which is acceptable. So, but yeah, tomorrow night I'm going to go caroling with some choir friends. So
that's fun.
I'm very excited because I've mentioned that I've been wanting to go caroling and like, hey, does his house go caroling? But it didn't really go anywhere. It kind of fizzled out. But I'm very excited to go caroling, just walking around and singing Christmas carols. So I'm excited to do that. And then Sunday will be Thanksgiving season. Because we're doing Friendsgiving.
Yes.
So, yeah. I enjoy caroling. It might be one of my favorite Christmas activities.
Really?
But what about you? What's your favorite Christmas activity that you do?
That's hard. My mom just asked me that, too, because she's like, we really have to enjoy everything that the season has to offer. I'm like, yes, we do. Let me think.
Your mom's onto something.
She really is. She knows her stuff. But don't tell her I said that.
Can't let her know.
Truly. I would say that my favorite thing, honestly, I think like sitting by a fireplace. I absolutely love that. And watching the movie Elf. Oh, no. We have a hater here.
I'm so sorry, but I have tried to watch Elf so many times. Like, everyone says it's so good. I just can't.
Really?
Like, I just don't find it funny. Like, and I'm bored.
That's fair.
Too, so.
Honestly, yeah. I mean, it's the best movie, but I guess.
So you say Elf is your number one Christmas movie?
Yeah.
Okay. I think mine is probably Home Alone.
That's very good.
I really like. However, they've made way too many Home Alones. The first and second one are good, okay? All the 3, 4, or 5 that they have on Disney Plus, absolute trash. Like,
I think I've only seen the first.
Have you seen the second one, though?
No.
The Lost in New York? It's so good. It's definitely comparable to the first one. It's like, I feel like it's one of those sequels, like usually sequels flop.
Yeah.
Like, they'll make a movie like, oh, like Frozen or something. Frozen was so good, and let's make Frozen 2. Frozen 2 was a flop in my opinion. Might not have been in the box office, but in my opinion it was a flop. Home Alone and Home Alone 2 are like, feel like one big movie. That's how good they are together.
Okay.
So I honestly feel like Home Alone 2 might be my favorite of the two of them. So Home Alone is my first favorite Christmas movie. My second one, The Santa Claus, maybe.
Okay.
I feel like I like The Santa Claus, and then I can't even think of any Christmas movies.
I love The Grinch. I know it's like a classic.
Yes. Have you seen the new one? The new Grinch? They've made like the
animated
like the new
animated? Yeah.
No.
Have you?
I have.
Is it good?
It's honestly, it was way better than I thought it would be.
Okay.
Like, because I'm like, oh, they're remaking the Grinch, like, and it's animated. Like, I definitely The one with Jim Carrey, the live action one, is the best in my opinion.
It is very good.
But the one that they made recently is not terrible, but it's definitely not comparable to that. I'd say it's a good watch, but if you're gonna watch The Grinch, watch the Jim Carrey one. The one, and isn't there like the original, like the cartoon one?
Yeah, I really like that one.
I've never seen that one.
Really?
Yeah.
It's not very long. I want to say it's like
thinking.
40 minutes.
Okay.
I don't know. I actually have no idea. So.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, if you watch the second Grinch one, there's a so you know how when like you're a mean one, Mr. Grinch.
Yeah.
So they make that a rap in the. I think it's like. Maybe not
good?
A rap. Maybe it's not a rap, but like this, the way they sing it is kind of like rap style.
Okay.
I was like, wait, this is kind of a bop actually. So I'm like, I added it to my Christmas playlist. Now I'll be in the shower and I'm like, yeah. I can't even remember how it goes now, but I just remember it was pretty cool. But which brings me to favorite Christmas songs. Think of your favorite Christmas song, Aurea.
Yeah.
Because I have to think of mine because I don't even know. It definitely is not Mariah Carey's All I Want for Christmas Is You. People have so much slander about that song, my brother included. They're like, that is the worst song ever. You put it on and they're like, God. And I'm like, it's not. Is it overplayed? Yes. I think it's overplayed a little bit, but that's like the part of Christmas, you know?
Yes.
Once it hits November, Mariah Carey defrosts. I remember I was up, it was midnight, and I was on TikTok, and I was like, oh my gosh, I think Mariah Carey's defrosting. And I went on her page. It was like, had just turned midnight, right? I go on there, and she, like, 30 seconds ago posted her defrosting, and it already had, like, hundreds of thousands of likes. I'm like, man, everyone was up watching Mariah Carey defrost. I thought that was funny, but I think it's overplayed, but it's definitely not, like, I wouldn't trash it.
No, I like it every now and then.
Yeah.
I worked at Bath and Body Works, and I would usually go home or be up in the SUD during like the winter season when they would start playing Christmas music. And so I think, I don't know, it's tough to want to like listen to Christmas music outside of that because they played it so often. But I feel like I'm not doing that this winter season, so I think I can really invest in some Christmas music.
You can enjoy.
Yes.
You know? I'm trying to think, what is my favorite Christmas song? It might not be my favorite, but yesterday I was listening to it when I was in the shower. It's called The Christmas Shoes by New Song, and it's like makes me cry every time. Have you heard it?
I don't think I know.
It's like, sir, I want to buy these shoes for my mama, please. It's like a kid singing it.
It sounds really
I cry
sweet.
every time because it's like there's a movie about it too, but this kid goes in and he grabs a pair of red shoes and he goes up to the counter and he goes like, I want to buy this, and he puts his coins on the counter, and the cashier's like, hey, you don't have enough money to buy this, okay? And the kid's like, I don't know what I'm going to do. Like, I want mama to look beautiful if she goes and sees Jesus tonight because, like, his mom is, like, sick and, like, on her deathbed. And I'm like, no, bro, like, no. And then, like, the guy in line behind this kid is, like, the whole story or the song is about him, like, listening to this kid and, like, contemplating, like, if he should buy the shoes for him. Yeah. So he buys the shoes for the kid. And then the kid's like, Mama's going to look beautiful this Christmas or something. And it's just a song, right? And it makes me bawl my eyes out every single time I hear it. But it's such a good song. And I know there's a movie about it. I cannot think of what it's called, but...
I can't believe I haven't heard that. That sounds...
Yeah. I'll play it for you after.
Too. Well, I don't know.
It's like, actually, don't play it because I don't want to cry. It's so good. But I don't even know what do I even have in my playlist right now of my favorite Christmas songs? I feel like I like a lot of the 80s Christmas songs. Like Wonderful Christmas Time by Paul McCartney is pretty good.
Honestly, I don't know that I have any, like, it's Christmas time, so I'm going to look up this song and play it. I think I usually just go to a playlist and say, aw, the spirit is alive.
Yeah, that's real. I guess I'll do my top 3. Mm-hmm. Okay, one that gets me in the Christmas mood would be "Rockin' Around the Christmas Tree."
Okay.
By the one lady. Why can I not think of her name? But you all know.
Yeah.
What I think her name's like Brenda something. Maybe not. I don't know. "Rockin' Around Christmas Tree," and then "It's Beginning to Look a Lot Like Christmas," specifically by Michael Bublé.
Yes. Okay, I can get behind that.
Yes.
That's good.
And then the third, what would be my third favorite? There's so many good ones. Now I can't even... I'm trying to, like, visualize my Christmas playlist in my head to try to think, but maybe Underneath the Tree by Kelly Clarkson. Yeah. My top three will probably change tomorrow. But, like,
Real?
I'm like, oh, this is such a good song. What about you, Araya? Can you think of...
Think of 3 songs? I can't even think of one song.
Think of one song? What songs are popular? There's the Beach Boys, Little Saint Nick.
Okay.
That one's pretty good.
Honestly, I'm just happy as long as there's songs on.
Real.
And then listening and jamming.
I'm really into the Little Women soundtrack, specifically the 90s movie.
Okay.
Little Women.
Yes.
I feel like it's not like the whole thing Christmassy, but like to me, I think of Christmas when I hear that soundtrack. So I've been playing it nonstop recently. If I'm studying, I have the Little Women soundtrack on. If I'm laying on the couch reading, I have that playlist on. If I'm showering, I have it on. Lately, when I've been getting up, I'll come downstairs and it's like all cold and stuff. I'll like put on a blanket, make breakfast, and I'll have the song playing in the background just to like have like a slow morning with like my cup of coffee and stuff. So
yes. You've been on it with the morning routine, though. You've been doing so good.
Ever since ICOM, like, I feel bad because Riley has been struggling getting back into a routine since ICOM. And ICOM, for me, kind of, like, made me get into a routine because I've been getting up way earlier than I was usually getting up around, like, 9:30, 10 o'clock.
Yep.
Now I'm, like, getting up at 7 a.m. in the morning and, like, going downstairs, making breakfast, and then doing my quiet time. And then, like, usually everyone else will be starting to come downstairs during that. And I really enjoy that. Just having a slow morning, listening to a soft instrumental, my Little Women soundtrack. But I really, really do like that. But what is your favorite gift you've ever given someone?
Oh, okay. That's a good question. Favorite gift I've ever given someone?
I got to think of this too. And then think about your favorite gift you've ever received.
Yes. Okay. I think Christmas in my family is like a really big deal. So even when we were saving money throughout the rest of the year, like we invested in Christmas. And so I think it's just a really special time. But my favorite gift I've ever given, for some reason, this is the one that comes to mind. It's probably not my favorite, but it just last year I crocheted my brother like a stuffed fox. And foxes are his favorite animal. And I was like, hopefully he likes it. He really likes cutesy stuff like that. And he loves it so much. And he's like, Araya, I need another one. And he like uses it as a pillow. And it's kind of like falling apart now because I'm a very amateur crocheter.
Yeah.
And so I didn't know what it meant to like weave the ends back in, so they're kind of falling apart. But I don't know, just that he really liked it and that I actually spent a lot of time on that. That's probably my favorite gift that I've given recently.
Nice.
Yeah.
The one that comes to mind, I also don't know if it's my favorite, but like just thinking about it off the top of my head, last year for our Christmas gift exchange for his house, it was our white elephant, so it was supposed to be something dumb, right, and silly. I took a canvas and I painted a blobfish on it, and it ended up being like really popular. And I think that's my favorite thing because I actually made it.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like when you make something, like you crocheted the fox for your brother. When you make it, it's so much more sentimental. And like someone has a piece of my artwork, even though I probably just like traced it off of Google or something. I'm not an artist by any means, but I don't know. Someone has like my work or whatever.
Yeah.
But my favorite gift I've ever received, I think when I was like 11 or 12, I was obsessed with American Girl dolls, okay? And those are really expensive. Like, it's over $100 for a doll, okay? But I was determined, like, I need to have an American Girl doll. And then I was like, okay, well, which one do I want? So I was, like, going through all the ones I want, and I wanted Kit so bad. And it was, I want to say this was in March, which my birthday's in March. And I didn't get it for my birthday, and I was heartbroken. I was like, no, I didn't get it. So I just waited the whole rest of the year, and it was Christmas time at my grandparents'. We go to my grandma's house on Christmas after our family Christmas at home. And we were opening up gifts, and I opened up a doll outfit. I'm like, oh, this is cute, but I don't have a doll. Like, thank you, whoever got it, but I don't. And then my grandma goes, we'll just open up the next one. I'm like, okay. And it's like this large box. I'm like, wait a second. Is it what I think it is? I open it up, and it's Kit, the American Girl doll, and I was ecstatic. Let me tell you, I was so happy. I think I ran around the house. I was so happy for this Kit doll. And I made that my entire personality the next birthday, because March isn't that far away from December. My birthday the next year, my grandma got like a print and fondant to put on my cake, and it said like "Happy Birthday, Hannah," and it had like a picture of Kit on it. Yeah. And I got matching outfits with Kit, and then like I had her like in so many different outfits. She was in my pictures for all my like birthday parties and stuff. I loved Kit, bro. That was my favorite gift I've ever received.
That's
that
so
Kit doll.
sweet.
Yep.
That's
And
so
I still have her, and I'm gonna save her. So if I ever have like a daughter or like a niece or something, then I'll pass down Kit to them. So
that's so nice. Yes. I think my favorite present. Okay, so when I was younger, I must have been so little. My mom took my brother and I to the store, and she was so excited to get us leapfrogs. And she had saved up, because she was a single mother at the time, and so she had saved up a lot in order for us to get these leapfrogs together. And I was so silly. I was like, I don't want a leapfrog. I don't want it. That looks like video games. I want a Barbie doll. And so my mom was like, okay, well, this is the money I have saved up for you, so you can get what you want. But know that if you want a leapfrog, we're not coming back for one. And I was like, okay, I don't want one. And so I don't even remember what the Barbie doll looked like. I don't have any idea, but I chose it. And so my brother came home with his leapfrog, and I have my Barbie. And then I would just play with my Barbie, and I just remember looking over at Jericho and being like, can I please try that? And so I eventually came up to my mom, and I was like, Mom, I want that. And she was like, no. And so I remember I waited until Christmas because, I made my decisions, and I had to sit with them. And I got my leapfrog for Christmas, and I was so grateful. I was so excited, too, because I was like, in my head, I wasn't getting it. I had chosen my choices, and I had my Barbie doll. And so I was just so excited to get my little leapfrog, and it's somewhere in the house still. I don't know. I would still play that.
It was like the little, like, leapfrog. It was like a handheld thing, right?
Yeah.
I remember when I had one, I'd only play Pet Pals on it. It was,
yes.
And I forgot about it until a couple years ago. And my brother's like, hey, do you remember this game? And all he did was play the, like, intro with the dogs barking. And I was like, oh, my gosh, what is that from? Like, it unlocked a memory in my brain. Pet Pals is where it was for the leapfrog for me. Like, spend hours on that. Probably not hours because I was a kid. I probably would have got bored. But, like, probably at least half an hour on Pet Pals. But
it was so good. That and the frog one. Just trying to go across the logs.
Absolutely. I think Leapfrog had, like, was it the Leap Pad? It was, like, it had books in it, and you could have a pen, and it would, like, read to you.
Yeah.
I remember that. My grandma
I never
had
them, but I know what you're talking about.
Those were fun as a kid. Man.
Yeah.
I feel like kids' toys when we were kids, like, so much better than kids' toys now.
Correct.
But we were kids, like, not even that long ago, 10 years. So, like, I don't know. I'm saying it like, man, when I was your age.
Back in the good old days.
The good old days, back when I literally didn't have a care in the world about anything. But, yeah, comment down below, guys, what your favorite, I guess not Christmas gift you've ever received, but your favorite childhood present. Or toy or something.
Yes.
Because my American Girl doll continued to be my favorite toy. And, like, for a good, I want to say 4 years. So I think I got it when I was, like, I think I either said 10 or 11. So, like, up till I was 14, I was still playing with this doll. And I loved Kit so much. She was the best. So, yeah. Well, it looks like it's about the end of our episode today. thank you, Araya, for joining us for our little Christmas episode.
Yes, thank you for having me.
Yes. Thank you guys for tuning in to Hizzle House with H-Sizzle. Once again, I am your host, H-Sizzle. And yeah, thanks for letting us yap. We'll see you next episode.